Welcome everyone. Close your eyes, take a nice deep breath, place your hands on your knees, and relax. Now place one of your hands on your abdomen and start taking full breaths. This practice is a Kriya Yoga and it's called Kapalabhati. We'll be doing a short round today. Keep breathing in and out, inhaling through the abdomen, and then exhale, pressing through the abdomen. Breathe in and out, nice and gently, no forcing, bringing blood flow, movement, and circulation to the body. Go back to nice, full, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Now that we've got the blood flowing in the body, let's move on to the next step of class. This is going to be our pranayama, and we are currently placing our hands in Vishnu mudra, pointer finger and middle finger down, ring finger, pinky finger, thumb out, shoulder nice and relaxed, the other hand placed in chin mudra on your left knee. Right hand goes towards the face, and we'll be breathing in one nostril, retaining, and then exhaling out the other side. Here's a little practice round. Breathe. Goes in one side. And what we'll do is we'll retain after a few moments. Concentrate and then slowly release out the other side. Slowly inhale through that same side that was open, and then we'll retain. You could do this however you find comfortable. In class, I counted out, but here, you're just exhaling out the other side now. Nice, gentle way, and you find your practice there with Anuloma Viloma, which is the name of that pranayama, on your own. Okay, so let's do this one more time. Inhale through one nostril. Nice deep breath. And then when you're done inhaling, what you'll do is you'll retain. Exhaling out the other side. Connecting to this nice, gentle, conscious breath, as well as absorbing all the benefits. Inhaling and then retaining, and exhaling through the opposite side. It's also great for anyone who has migraines or chronic headaches. Taking it at our own pace, retaining, and then slowly exhaling it out the other side. The more advanced of a class you go, the longer the inhale, the longer the exhale, and the longer the retention. But here in this class, we'll just take it at our own pace. Retaining here, and slowly releasing out the opposite side, making sure that our release is just a little bit longer than our inhale. Slowly place your hand back on your knee and connect to that full breath. Try to let your shoulders rise up on that inhale and then final exhale. And let's get ready for that next part of class by standing up. Okay, so the next part of class is going to be our Surya Namaskar. And first we'll teach our gentle friends the gentle way, and then we'll move forward. All our classes are dual instructed, friends. So we'll place our hands here in prayer position and raising them up. Bending our knees, slowly placing our hands to our knees, gently placing your right knee down first, or your left knee, whichever you prefer. Squaring the body, placing the hands folded, placing your forehead on top of your hands, and finding a gentle child's pose. Keep breathing in and out, slowly pressing up, squaring the body, placing your hand for support and the other hand on your other knees. You bring yourself up, slowly walk your hands up your body here. in prayer position. Slowly bring your hands up for a nice stretch, nice long inhale, and exhale, slowly releasing your hands to your sides. Okay, so that's our gentle version of our Surya Namaskar. Our bodies warm up here, and now we'll be doing the more intermediate version of our Surya Namaskar. So placing your hands in the prayer position. Inhale, raise your hands up behind you. Exhale, slowly placing your hands to the sides of your feet. It's okay to bend the knees, friends. Lunging the right knee back and the right foot back. Slowly bringing the left foot back into a plank position here. Gently lowering the knees. Finding yourself with your abdomen on the ground here. Sliding up. Feet come flat. Head looks forward. Mini cobra here. Gently raising ourselves up. Placing our feet back into the ground. Pushing ourselves into an inverted V. Lunging that right foot up. Left knee hits the ground. Lunge the left foot up in between the hands or as close as possible. And then slowly bring yourself up. You can do it the way we did earlier with your hands on your legs. Or slowly raise yourself up with your hands up and back. Gently release. Okay, so we're going to do it a few more times. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Arms up and back. Exhale, slowly releasing your hands to your sides. Bend the knees. Now we're lunging the left foot back. Now the right foot, plank position, knees to the ground, abdomen, chest. Slowly slide up, look forward. Inverted V. Now we're going to lunge the left foot up in between our feet. Right foot comes up. Slowly come up and back. And exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, slowly releasing our hands to our sides. Inhale, our right foot back. Exhale, our left foot back. Slowly bring our knees, chest, abdomen to the ground. Slide up, mini cobra. Inhale, exhale, inverted V. Inhale the right foot up. Exhale the left foot up. Inhale, arching up and back. And exhale, slowly release. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, hands to the sides. Inhale, lunging our left foot back. Exhale, the right foot back, knees, chest, abdomen to the ground. Slide up, look up. Inhale, exhale, inverted V. Inhale, lunge your left foot up. Exhale, the right foot up. Inhale, arching up and back. And exhale, release. Okay, friends. That finishes up our warm-up and our Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. We're slowly going to bring ourselves onto the mat by coming up to the front, placing our hands out in front of us, bending the knees, and slowly lowering ourselves down. Place our legs out in front of us, mat width apart, feet pointed out, placing our arms to our sides, about 2-3 feet away from the body, with the palms facing up. We're going to give ourselves a little moment of relaxation here. This is our Savasana. Letting our body cool down, breathing in and out, nice full yogic breaths through the abdomen. By taking these Shavasana breaks, we're allowing our body to get used to the lactic acid and eliminate that lactic acid that builds up in the body, which causes pain, as well as tension, inflammation. So it's good to take a little rest. And forgive me, I had a little ant here. And I do practice nonviolence, so I'm doing my best to get the ant away. You keep on resting. Breathing in and out, in and out. Slow, deep breaths. Feel yourself sinking into the mat. With every breath, getting a little bit more connected, a little bit more relaxed. Let's put our feet together, hands, palms together. Give ourselves a nice full body stretch, 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 stretch. And slowly releasing our hands to our sides. From here, my friends, we're going to bring our feet a little bit closer towards our hands, but not right on top of them. Have our hands on our sides. And then what we're going to do is grab a hold of our knees. We're going to start rocking side to side, and then eventually back and forth, up and down. This is our happy baby pose. Very nice and gentle way of practicing the happy baby. As well as I like to bring my knees a little bit closer to my chest to massage the lower back here. Nice deep breaths. Always remember to breathe. Let's release our left leg down, holding onto our right knee. Bring our right leg up, and we're going to give ourselves a nice stretch here. Okay, don't worry about it being perfectly straight. Keep it arched as well. And you have your heel pointing towards you here. Breathing in and out. Now for more intermediate and advanced students, you could bring yourself up and grab a little bit higher up there, and then slowly bring yourself down. A nice deep stretch. We'll do the same thing to the other side. So left knee comes towards the chest, right leg goes down. We're going to bring that left leg up and grab behind the leg, never behind the knee, friends. Heel pointed towards us and give it a nice stretch as close to a 90-degree angle as you can. And if you can't go all the way, don't worry, you see, it's okay. Those of you that can go a little bit higher, go ahead, take a nice inhale and grab yourself as high as you can up your leg. For more advanced students, you can grab your toes here and slowly release. Place our feet together, raise our hands overhead for another nice full body stretch, 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 and gently releasing our hands to our sides. We're going to bring our feet towards our hands again one more time. And we're going to slowly raise our hips up nice and gently. Breathe in and out. Slowly lower them down. Now if you're here for gentle, keep doing that and slowly come back down. Breathing in and then slowly breathing out. Now for more advanced students, you can place your palms behind your shoulders. Have your feet very bound to the floor. Push yourself up here. More advanced students, you can place yourselves on your tippy toes. Always remember to breathe. Slowly lower yourself down. Gently placing your legs on the ground, hands to your sides. Place our hands back, palms together, heart center, feet together, full body stretch. And release. Now we're going to place our hands underneath our bodies here, under the glutes, scooting our body side to side, making sure that our elbows are firmly placed to the ground. Feet together. We'll do the gentle version first. So we're going to slowly breathe, trying to raise our shoulder blades just a little bit. Breathing in and out for the gentle version of our Matsyasana, this fish pose. Now make sure that your elbows are very firmly bound to the ground here. For that fish pose, we're going to slowly raise ourselves up, Supporting ourselves on those elbows and gently place the head and neck with the crown down to the ground. There should be no pressure on the head and neck. All that weight should be going towards our elbows. Nice and gentle fish pose here. If you can get yourself to have a deeper fish, you go on ahead. Breathing in this position is super beneficial for the body. The rib cage being a little bit further away here, allowing our lungs to expand. Take advantage of that. Take nice full deep breaths. Take one last breath. Slowly exhale and gently release your hands back to your sides. Now we're going to raise our right hand up above us. Turn to our right side here. Place our left hand in front of us on our left side, just like when we sleep in bed. And push off very gently. Now the right hand can come as well. Slowly and gently getting ourselves up. And that's the gentle way to get up. Okay, my friends, so from the seated position, we're going to scoot our body side to side to remove any flesh from underneath the sitting bones here. We'll do the gentle version of this asana first, so make sure that your body is straight as possible. What we're going to do is we're going to try to lay ourselves over our bodies here. If this is a little bit difficult for you, gentle friends, you can straighten your body up this way and just keep your hands behind you, as that's the next step for you. So we're going to try to keep our feet pointed towards us. Raise your hands above us. We're not going to try to grab our toes. We want to make sure we don't hunch our backs. So we're going to try to keep our shoulders straight, our back straight, our neck straight here. Breathing in and out, in and out. Doing our best. Never forcing. Don't worry about reaching those toes. That's okay, friends. For those of you that can, you go on ahead. Just always remember to keep your back and shoulders nice and straight. Slowly releasing your hands back behind you here. Giving yourself a nice breath, making sure your legs are straight, and we'll head into inclined plane. Don't worry about your feet touching the ground. Only hold this moment for a few seconds. Finding the most gentle inclined plane as possible and slowly lowering down. Now we're going to turn our bodies around here. Squaring the body up. Finding a nice plank position. Be as straight as you possibly can, and we'll hold. If you're here for a gentle class, you can keep your knees back on the ground, squared. Concentrate on one point in front of you on the mat and breathe. Slowly lowering ourselves down with a gentle exhale. Crossing our arms here. In a nice square as we find Makarasana, the crocodile pose. Making sure our toes are touching as they naturally fall. Breathing in and out, allowing the body to relax here. The most important part of your crocodile asana is that your abdomen rests on the ground and you take nice full inhales through that abdomen. That pressure from the ground is massaging your internal organs there. Bring on blood flow, movement of unwanted materials that we have in store inside. Placing our hands on the ground. Making sure our body is straight, feet pointed away from us. If you find your feet a little bit uncomfortable in this position, you could always place the toes into the ground. The more classic cobra here, we'll see. Raising the head, slowly bringing it down, a nice gentle way. No need to force the cobra. Bhujangasana. Those of you that want a little bit of extra push, you can place your hands even just an inch off the ground. Practicing the strengthening, conditioning of our body, our core, our spine, our neck. Ensuring that your abdomen stays on the ground. Continue to keep breathing in and out through that abdomen to continue that internal organ massage. Placing your hands back on the ground here, trying to get yourself a little bit higher up for your Bhujangasana, the cobra pose. And slowly bringing ourselves back into Makarasana, the crocodile pose, except this time our head and neck facing the opposite way, giving our head and neck a balanced stretch, ensuring that your toes are still touching here. Continue to keep breathing through that abdomen. Gentle, long inhales, longer exhales. Now let's slide up, place our hands on the sides of us, our chin on the ground. We're going to bring our feet up in the air here, keep our knees on the ground. Breathing in and out. Slowly tilting our head up to look forward. Gentle, you can practice and stay here. Otherwise, we're grabbing towards our ankles and slowly pulling ourselves up, our head's coming up here, arching the body, continuing to breathe in and out through the abdomen. Don't lean yourself forward like this. You'll feel pressure on your rib cage, friends. Inhaling and exhaling, just a little bit longer. Keep breathing, my friends, you're almost there. And slowly release. Place your hands out in front of you here. Gently push off, squaring the body. Slowly bringing our knees a little forward here. Gently falling onto our ankles and our knees, placing our hands on our legs to bring ourselves up. Hands in prayer position, and with an inhale, raise your hands above. With a gentle exhale, we'll slowly bring our hands out in front of us, leaning the body. Palms on top of each other sideways, and slowly place the forehead back on top of those hands for a nice gentle child's pose. Breathing in and out. Place your hands back behind you for those of you who want a regular child's pose here. Forehead to the ground, keep breathing in and out, and if you felt more comfortable with your hands out in front of you, you can go ahead and switch back. It's okay. Relaxing the spine here with an opposite bend as what we were just doing on the ground. The deeper you breathe here in this child pose, the more relaxed your head and neck will be. So let's place our hands on the mat and slowly push off, centering the body, allowing the blood to flow down. Take a breath, and now release your legs out in front of you here. We'll be heading into our spinal twists. So we'll do it the gentle way to start for those that can't bend their knees, with your legs out in front. And then we'll get into our spinal twist. So you're going to bring one foot over one knee. So it doesn't matter which knee. You pick which side you'll start off with. It's easy for me to explain that way. And the same foot that goes over one knee, you place your hand back behind you and raise the opposite hand up in the air. Your elbow then presses into your knee that's propped up for you, and then you twist your body. Okay, so if this is more comfortable for you, with your leg out, extended, you go on ahead and do it that way. And then what you'll eventually do is switch, okay? So now what we'll do is we'll have our leg bent, and then our other foot going over the knee, which is bent. And you're going to place that hand back behind you. Remember, the same foot that goes over is the same side with the hand. Opposite hand goes up in the air. Again, your elbow into your knee, except this time we're grabbing onto our toes here for a little bit of a handle. Relax and breathe in and out. Slow, deep breaths, nice long exhales. Slowly release our hand, gently bring it down. And now we'll switch sides. So you'll bend the opposite leg and bring the opposite foot over that knee that is bent. You'll place that same hand, which is on the side of your foot going over, behind you for support. You'll raise that opposite hand up in the air. You can even look at that hand. Place that elbow into your knee, grabbing a hold to your toes, and twist to the opposite side. Remember to inhale and exhale. Very normal to hold the breath here for beginners, but just always remember throughout class, you always want to be inhaling and exhaling. We're almost there, friends. You got this. Gently bring that hand up and slowly release it back down to the ground. Placing our legs out in front of us here. Saying hello to a little ant. Gently finding ourselves in a crouching position as we head into our Kakasana, the crow pose. For those of you who are gentle students, the crow is more of an advanced pose, so you can go into the child or the gentle child, however you find comfortable. So what we do to start is place our hands out in front of us, knees on the inside, head towards the toes, lean a little forward, and now put your knees on the outside, like a little frog. Bring yourself a little bit higher up, and you want the back of your arm to connect with your knee here, forming a shelf. And you'll start rocking back and forth. You might find yourself getting in the air. You might find yourself rocking like this. Everyone has their own way of doing Kakasana. Everyone starts in a different way, as all of our bodies are different, so get comfortable as you are. And eventually you'll be able to lift your feet off into the air, supporting yourself on your hands. Make sure to look about 2-3 feet ahead of you. Remember to breathe in and out. You can do this, friends. Balancing the body and mind just a little bit longer. And slowly and gently bringing ourselves down, massaging our wrists one way then the other, placing our hands on our knees and slowly bringing ourselves up here. Walking our hands up our body, getting ourselves nice and straight and comfortable. Hands to prayer position, slowly raise them above overhead for a nice long stretch with an inhale, and exhale, slowly releasing our hands back to our sides. Turning our body the long ways here on the mat. Feet apart. We're going to place our right foot out 90 degrees. Our left arm goes up in the air and attaches to head and ear, but our body's facing our right. Our hips are going to the right. Our head is looking straight. From our side, we're going to gently dip down, nice and easy. Gentle students don't go all the way. Those intermediate students, you can go a little bit further. Adjusting the legs as needed. This is our Trikonasana, the triangle pose. Slowly bringing ourselves up and gently releasing that hand. You can go a little bit deeper here and then look up at your hand for a little bit more balance as well. So now we'll switch sides. All you have to do is swivel the feet. Now the left foot goes out 90 degrees. Left hand on the left leg. Right arm up, attaching to the head and ear, head looking forward. Gently dipping to our left side, slowly going down, trying to get past the knee, and for those of you that can, looking up at our hand for balance. Slowly releasing, coming like a plane for balance here, coming from one foot to the other, and then gently walking it out, releasing the tension in the knees, getting to the top of the mat. Hands in a prayer position here, then hands out in front, bend the knees, and slowly lowering ourselves down to the ground. Turning our bodies around here as needed. Feet apart. Toes pointed away from us. Palms about 2-3 feet away from the body as we lay down here. Finding ourselves, relaxing on the ground, getting ready for tension and release in our final Savasana. So we're going to start with the bottom of the body and then work our way up for the tension and release here, doing a piece at a time. Those gentle students, don't lift yourself up in the air when you're tightening. Those of you that can, try to give yourself a little bit of a tighten and a lift. So we'll start with the right foot, squeezing, lifting, and then releasing, and doing the same to the opposite side on the left foot. Then we'll head towards the legs, no lifting, just squeezing on the leg muscles. It's okay if you crunch your toes a little bit, and release. Doing the same thing with the hips and the glutes, trying to raise our hips up very slightly as we tighten our glutes, and release. Pressing our lower back into the ground here, pressing, and release. Now we'll tighten the arms here, squeezing tight, bringing those arms towards your body, and fingertips towards the toes, release. Squeeze our shoulder blades a little bit here, very gently, squeezing, and release. Now getting towards our face, we're going to scrunch all the muscles of our face, including our mouth, towards our nose, and release. Looking back, opening the eyes, and sticking the tongue out. Yes, the tongue, and stretching even the tongue muscles. Release. Tongue goes back, head goes back, eyes go closed. As we get ready for our final relaxation here, our final Savasana. For our final Savasana, we practice something called autosuggestion. So close your eyes and mentally repeat here after me, breathing in and out. My toes are relaxing. My toes are completely relaxed. My legs are relaxing. My legs are completely relaxed. My hips, my torso, and my arms are relaxing. My hips, my torso, and my arms are completely relaxed. My shoulders, my neck, and my head are relaxing. My shoulders, my neck, and my head are completely relaxed. My face, my mouth, and my eyes are relaxing. My face, my mouth, and my eyes are completely relaxed. My mind is relaxing. My mind is like an ocean within me. An ocean with waves of thoughts, feelings, and emotions. I'm observing these waves going in and out, in and out. And I'm completely detaching from them. My mind is completely relaxed. Relaxing here in Savasana, friends. Breathing in and out for the remainder of class. Slowly bring the awareness back into the body. Gently bring yourself up when you're comfortable, or stay in your Shavasana for a little longer. And thank you for taking the class, friends. Sending good vibes to all. Peace and love for all. And thank you. Take care, everyone.